All right, Noli, you were not first. You were not first. You missed it just by a little bit. Just by a little bit. Rose beat you to it. Yo, what's good, Rose? What's good, God? Memorize Noli, Twitch and YouTube. What's good, G Seeker, Master Chris P? What is up? What is up? Yo, y'all are, hold up. Notification Squad was out here today. We got a couple people typing within the first minute. What's poppin'? Hey, yo, Mystic Wayfinder Data, thank you so much. And yo, Master Chris P, 25 months. That is crazy. Yo, can we get some X's in the chat for Master Chris P? I know people are still arriving to the stream, but 25 months, 2 years and 30 days, man. Thank you. I seriously appreciate that. Thank you so much. Give me a sec to tweet out the live stream. I also have a guest with me today. Sorry for streaming a little late, guys. Again, it's gonna be another shorter live stream, maybe like 2 hours max, maybe a little over 2 hours. But I apologize. I was hanging with some friends today. We were playing some KH2 Rando. I know maybe I should have played KH2 Rando on stream, but you know we're vibing. We're vibing, right? So I played some Rando with some friends. Talked a little bit, and oh shoot, now we're live. Here we are. Let me tweet this out. Canceled and the screenshots. I apologize. I'm just tweeting the stream. Not looking at chat at the moment. Now I'm looking at chat. Now I'm here. Now I'm alive. Now we exist. Chat, what's up? Alright, so I'm gonna unmute. We're gonna introduce Yaya. You guys recognize Yaya from the Summer Games Fest live stream and the Xbox Showcase live stream as well. He was there for both of them. He's also been just a lot of my content, period. So if you've been around the channel, you've been a fan of the channel, you've been with us for the events, you've been with us for the live streams, you have more than likely seen my boy Avatar Yaya before. So what's good, bro? How you doing? How's life treating you?
Hoopla, everybody. I'm tired.
Hoopla. 1 month.
I said hoopla, I'm tired.
1 month, and I'm still happy about Miscellaneous Cancellation and DMC3 Crimson's mod release. I don't know anything about DMC3 Crimson mod. I don't know. I didn't know DMC had a modding community, but that's pretty cool though. Yo, Tyler G, what is good? A fellow human, what's up? Raxy, J Hollow, Muster. Yo, Prodigy, I think you need a long rest, bro. What do you mean I need a long rest? We took a rest yesterday. We didn't stream yesterday. Sorry about that, by the way. But yeah. Crazy how a month has already passed since one of the craziest days in the fandom. Yeah, May 14th will go on to be infamous in the Kingdom Hearts fandom, man. So I'm gonna open the floor to chat and to Avatar Yaya, who you can follow, by the way, by typing !Yaya in the YouTube chat. I do not know how to get Twitch links and commands working. I'm gonna have to figure that out another time. But you can follow by typing !Yaya in the YouTube chat or clicking that link and subscribing to his YouTube channel. But it's been a month. It has been a month since May 14th. Within 24 hours of that time period, Missing Link, the game that was missing for 3 years, it was missing, and it was canceled. And then not even in less than 24 hours within that cancellation, we got the first piece of Kingdom Hearts 4 news we had gotten in over 3 years. Well, visual news. Our first new look at Kingdom Hearts 4 in forever, bro. So, how are we feeling?
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm I am very frustrated as a fan.
Are you frustrated?
Now that I actually had time to, I'm frustrated because the screenshots feel like a reaction to missing link get canceled, which everybody obviously knows this, right? Um, but it's just very, very crazy that I think we haven't got anything else since that. I don't know. I just feel like Kingdom Hearts is very weird right now with what it's doing.
Do you feel like they missed an opportunity with
Cause
like the
like,
gaming events and the showcases to like actually show us some crazy Kingdom Hearts news, like a little bit?
yes, cause like, get Summer's Game Fest. It could have been one of the biggest announcements at Summer Games Fest. We being honest, the biggest announcement in my head from Summer's Games Fest has to go to Capcom and Resident Evil 9.
Oh
Um,
yeah, definitely.
because almost everything else got leaked, and we knew Resident Evil 9 was coming as well. That got leaked, but seeing it in fruition and then getting a dang release date that's not that really far from now, to be honest, is legendary. And I feel like, as a fan, I'm happy to know that the game is still being worked on. As a consumer, right? Like, I'm tired of this whole. If you're gonna make people wait for something, like, give us a window.
So you think
You
they should
know,
have given us
it's
like
like nothing.
you think they should have given us like just a
Go
window, just
ahead.
anything that like would have helped us, would have tied the community over just a little bit longer, like for sure, right? That's like kind of your thoughts on it, generally speaking.
I just, I just, I, I just feel like it's frustrating because GTA gets a delay. They get a website, pictures, info about the world places rather, and a dang release window. Now I could get delayed again, but at least I know it was supposed to be in 2026.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts don't even have a release year, you know. And I think the only logical place Kingdom Hearts 4 will show up at, it just has to be the Game Awards.
We've been through this
Or maybe
before.
D23, because you know they might save it for there. But like, it
Yeah.
just logically does not make sense not to be at the Game Awards.
Why do you feel like the Game Awards
Because
is such
right
a
now,
big
Square
like
Enix, they looking dry.
ooh.
Oh, I'll explain that. Game Awards is this big thing. Oh,
Bouncy Coon
hello?
Alright, quick.
donated
Wait.
$2. It's been a month?
Can you hear me?
It's been a month? Yes, it has. I'm sorry, I was letting the TTS play for a second for the donation. Yo, Babsy, thank you for the $2 super chat.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
But my bad, go ahead.
But I think the Game Awards is like the end all be all and one of the biggest places to show Kingdom Hearts. Now, I'm not ruling out the idea that Square Enix could just be like, "Hey, man, we just gonna run our own presents for future Square Enix." Because right now, Square Enix this year is 2 ports, and that multiplayer game that we saw at the Summer's Game Fest. That is Square Enix.
Yeah.
What else does Square Enix have?
They have
I
Killer
can't
In.
tell you what else they have.
They have Killer In, right?
They have they have Killer in Tactics and Port of Final Fantasy Remake on Switch 2.
That's pretty light.
What else they doing?
Nier. Is the new Nier game coming?
Like, that's nothing.
Is the new Nier game coming?
It's
Like
it's
officially.
about time. People have been speculating about it, but we haven't known nothing about it.
Hmm.
If it's something near it's mobile, shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I I don't know. I mean, I hope it wouldn't be mobile. That would suck a little bit for you guys. The best Square Enix news as of late for me personally was announcing FF7 Remake is coming to Xbox. I waited over 5 years to play FF7R, so it was a win for me. You, Ghostbuster, you actually waited. So you don't have a PC, you don't have a PlayStation. You waited all that time for a remake to come to Xbox. You know, that's the type of fan that like they made that for. And like that's really cool. It's actually cool to hear. I also am like, don't get me wrong, as someone who does have a PlayStation, who does have a PC, I look at that and I'm like, dang, if you want to play it that bad, why don't you just get it? But I know that's money. And I also know like that it's crazy. Like to be a Final Fantasy KH fan, I don't know. Is it that crazy to be a Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts fan and primarily be an Xbox player? I guess it's not that bad now because for Kingdom Hearts
Yes, I
has been
think
on
that is
Xbox for
horrible.
years. You said what? You think it's horrible?
I think I think that's horrible.
Okay, look, yeah. See,
I
y'all
don't know
have
how
the
he did it.
contrast.
Get that man a gold medal.
Hey, yo, Ali with the
281
10.
donated $2.67.
I'm letting it play out here now.
Oh, okay, that translated to $2. I didn't know what that was, what currency that was. But yo, thank you for the $2 donation. I really appreciate that, Ali. Thank you so much.
Oh. Like I don't know how you did it, cause like usually anything Japanese or anime, y'all, and I'm not trying to be a fanboy or anything like that, but please get you a PC, and if that's worth, you know what's crazy? Get you a PC, a Switch 2, or a PS5, cause I could not fathom
Mystic
not having a
Distance.
PS5 when remake dropped. I think I'd be depressed.
Mystic Wayfinder said, honestly, that's horrible. You know, Ghostbuster though, no, like that. Everyone else thinks. Some people think that's horrible. You were a
I'm not.
soldier and you won. You won the
No, I'm
battle,
not. No,
so
no.
you
Let me, no.
you won. And people are
Hear
saying
me out. Hear
16.
me
People are
out.
saying 16 runs better on Xbox than it did on PlayStation. You've been hearing about that? Like it's more optimized, apparently.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it is. It is. Here's the thing. Here's the difference. All right, Ghost. Don't get it twisted. I ain't slandering you or nothing like that, right? Like you have extreme super. I need your extreme super saiyan powers of FOMO. Like I have anti FOMO powers with stuff, but like, come
Yeah.
on. Like that's kind of crazy. Like waiting 5 years for that. Like especially if you got the money to get it and you know you're gonna play it anyway. Like how do y'all handle not being spoiled? Cause if I get spoiled on a Square game, I don't want to play it no more. I'm cool. I just watch it on YouTube.
Totally fair. Totally fair. Yo, Subdue Radical, what is good? Welcome to the stream. Wait, has it already been a month? I thought that was like maybe 2 weeks ago. God, why is time flying so much? Yeah, KH4 getting no closer. Look. We have to think that in the background, KH4 might be getting closer. And you know, we're talking about the screenshots. We're talking about 1 month since that news. But one thing we should talk a little bit more about, even though I recorded a podcast about this earlier today. I need to organize my tabs a little better than this. But we talked about this a little bit earlier in the podcast today. There's an ad here. I'm gonna wait till the ad's over so it can hit better. All right, there we go. All right. So we talked about this earlier. Missing Link got canceled. This game, we got an entire Kingdom Hearts game with voice acting, with the whole world developed, made. Like, this game got canceled a month ago. What's the next step? What's the next step after Missing Link's cancellation, chat? And how did you feel on this Missing Link's cancellation? Is it missed? Do you feel like we're really missing out on something? Or does it just kind of feel like give me your honest, genuine thoughts on it. Same with you, Yaya.
Bro, this is easy. Thank you.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
bro. crazy.
I'm not a fan of the mobile games. I what? Because I'm not finna like sugarcoat it. I'm gonna be real honest. Like being real,
That's why I
I
wanted.
care about the
But
story
yeah.
elements. You know, like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not a mobile game person. Like it's even rare for me to play something, even though like I play ZZZ on and off currently, but like I like it because of aesthetics, and I just gave it a full fledged try. But with a lot of mobile games, they just ruin gaming experiences for me. Plus, I'm from the whole time period of well, like in quotations, life is simpler. I'm saying that in quotations. So like binging was a thing, or watching things back to back was a thing. Going through the whole thing on a weekend is a thing. And I hate fragmented experiences like that. Right? Now I'm mad for the fans that generally was excited for the game. Don't get it twisted. But if I'm being honest, Kingdom Hearts do not need mobile games. Especially with the stigma that people already keep going. Kingdom Hearts is hard as hell to understand. That just makes it harder. The amount of playthroughs I watched when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and people were like, who is this Strelitzia girl? Or the part at the end of KH3 where it soars in the air and you see all the keyblades and the names, but they're like, what is this? Everybody don't know about that. That's a super niche specific thing. Especially when the mobile games don't look nowhere near the quality of the actual console or yet some of the handheld games. At least Missing Link was going for that, which is why I appreciated it to an extent.
Right, Miss Link was
But
definitely
I
trying. Like it
think
was trying to
what
bridge that
makes
gap.
yeah, Missing Link was trying, right? Even though I think like Union Cross, Dark Road, Unchained Key, all that stuff has a cool, appealing art style for what Kingdom Hearts is very Disney-esque, which is cool. That is not what people think about when they see Kingdom Hearts, right? So it's hard to tell somebody to play through that. And most people who experience those games story-wise, I guarantee you, experienced it because of YouTube. I literally told my homies, I was like, oh, I'm not playing this. I just want to see the story stuff. I'm going to watch Prodigy, the other YouTubers, and call it a day. That was how I was going to enjoy Missing Link.
All right,
I might have tried it for just the heck of it, but that's it.
all right. Straight up, chat.
You know?
Raise your hand, or well, on. How many of you in chat? Type W in the chat or L. Oh, another donation. Yo, Babsy Coon, thank you so much.
Babsy Coon donated $5. My autistic brain can't read a book without getting sidetracked. Imagine me trying to play UX or DR without voiceovers X.
Yeah, I can definitely imagine that. Like, look, Union Cross and Dark Road, they needed some voiceovers. And I had a whole talk on a podcast you guys are going to see soon about how, like, I feel like, yeah, I feel like these games needed to have voiceovers. Like, they needed it. They really needed it. Miss Link was going to have that. So Miss Link was definitely taking a step in the right direction. Like 100% for sure, right? For me, I think I'm sad about losing Missing Link the story more than Missing Link the video game. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, what I was about to say, in chat, type a W or L. W meaning you won, you beat the game, or L in the chat if you didn't. W in the chat if you beat Kingdom Hearts if you beat Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road, like you watched all the story, you seen all the story, basically, just period, right? If you've seen all the story, you're caught up with Union Cross and Dark Road story, type W in the chat. Made that a little confusing, but if you're caught up with the stories. L? Really? A lot of you guys aren't caught up still. That's crazy. Y'all missed your chance then. Oh, you watched all the cutscenes, W? Okay.
No, they didn't because they got the cutscenes on YouTube. They didn't miss nothing.
All right, now type a W in the chat if you experienced Union Cross, or no, don't type a W. Just type played or watched in the chat. Played or watched. If you played Union Cross and you beat the game yourself, you beat Dark Road yourself, type played. If you watched it through YouTube, type watched in the chat. I just want to see. If you watched it through YouTube, you had to experience it through me, Damo, KH Insider, Everglow, whoever. Watched. Yeah, that's a problem, man. Because as a company, what benefit are you getting off of that, really, right? Like, YouTubers getting the ad revenue in that situation. They're getting exposure. They're getting paid in exposure, I guess.
Well, the idea is, mobile games, so they're trying to have something on grossing live service.
Speaking of this, you see,
but
another thing I'm missing, like
Kingdom Hearts. If y'all ever see this, yeah, let's see the ad.
feet.
Bigfoot.
Well, look at this. Look at this. You see
Well, let me
this
say this:
gameplay
Kingdom
here?
Hearts.
Oh my gosh, more donos.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Ali281
I'm
donated
surprised seeing these.
$2.67. How y'all feeling if KH4 ends up being a PS6 game?
Unfortunately, that's kind of a possibility. So, yeah. How do I feel if Kingdom Hearts 4 end up being PS6? But you I don't know if you're looking at my screen share, Yaya, through Discord, but you see this gameplay here? Like, they actually were trying. I'm gonna pause the music. This music's kind of not fitting the vibe right now, but look. They were actually trying to make this play like a normal KH game. Like, straight up, right? This game, well, I don't know if I'd say this game looks as, like, polished, right? But, like, I don't know. It's not far away from, like, how a non-numbered KH game may look, or how, I don't know, like KH2, like it looks good, is what I'm trying to say. This looks like a good game, right? Sorry for that little freeze, but this looks like a fun game. They actually made the control scheme kind of similar to like what Kingdom Hearts normally is. You have like circle to attack, X to jump. Swap that for like US audiences, and it's going to be X to attack, circle to jump. But like this was, they were trying it. They were really trying, and for that, I appreciate Missing Link so much. I'm not just trying to give him like a like kudos, appreciation just for trying. Like, look, at the end of the day, a lot of people think this game probably shouldn't have existed in the first place. And when the game's already in development, I'm not going to doom and gloom and wish for it to be canceled. I said in the podcast earlier, I did not want Missing Link to be canceled.
Sure.
And this honestly just sucks, period, because I was looking forward to Missing Link. I was looking forward to playing the game. I wanted to see the story. I wanted to play the game. I probably would have played it more than most people, because like I'm a creator, of course, but also because I'm a KH fan. Like, this whole situation just sucks for everyone, for literally everybody. But if there's any positive, any glimmer of hope I can take away out of the Missing Link situation, at least people don't have to be gatekept by mobile game stories. Rose Eclipse in the chat says, people just watching the cutscenes on YouTube creates a phantom audience for those mobile games. People are aware of them, but Square Enix is not getting those people to play the game at all. Exactly. You mean PX6, Marie? And yo, Sora KH4, welcome to the stream. What is going on? What's good, Retro Man? What's good, Marie? And we got another
underscore is underscore King IXV donated $5. Maybe the missing link was the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, the missing link was the missing connection that we had. I don't know. I'm trying to make a cage. I can't do it. The missing link was the missing piece. The missing one piece. The missing. I don't know what to say. I can't add to the joke. I'm sorry, Sora's King. You donated for me to ruin your joke. I apologize. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
Well, here's the thing, though. Square, just make them movies. Like, y'all would do so much more service to get people to go to the movies. Or like release it as some side thing with other games to get incentive to just buy that too, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just make the Missing Link stuff into movies.
So, chat, what is your guys' preferred route for like Missing Link? Like, what do they do? No, this isn't even just Missing Link, because the entire Key Saga is damaged. The entire Key Saga as a whole is incomplete, is damaged. Like, aside from Missing Link getting canceled, Union Cross and Dark Road are not available in app stores anymore. I still have it on my phone. I'm keeping this phone forever because I got it downloaded. But look, the game is not on app stores anymore. What are they going to do? Like with the key story, Sherlitzia's in Kingdom Hearts 4. And while I'm not that worried about Kingdom Hearts 4's story, I'm worried about the after. What are they going to do after KH4 for the Key Saga? What do you guys think is the best route? Like the absolute best case scenario for the Key Saga story after KH4? 'Cause I don't think they're touching the Key Saga after KH4. We're never learning what happened to Brain.
Alright.
Yeah, we are not. Union Cross's ending is tainted.
So, hear me out. Hear me out. This is what they do. So this canceled. Drop Kingdom Hearts 4, right? But give us a playable movie with the missing link cutscenes. Treat it like the next generation of 1.5 and 2.5. So give us KH4 with the missing link movie. It could be like repurposed into like story thus far in game. Bam. Profit. Or they could just turn missing link cutscenes into a full-fledged movie. Because the stuff they was doing behind the scenes, if you know, was going to be crazy. It was looking insane.
Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. Yo, what's good, Con Man? Welcome to the stream. And hi, Firewing. What's up? I hope you guys are having a good night in the chat. I'm sorry for streaming late tonight. I was going to stream a little earlier, but I was just playing random with friends. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna try to make it an effort, make a solid effort to stream like at least a couple hours earlier. But if I can't stream earlier, I always try to stream at least before like my night's over. But I appreciate you guys coming out this late or this early, whatever your time zone is. Thank you guys a lot, seriously. Low-key, I don't even know anymore. They don't have multiple teams for Kingdom Hearts. They just have Osaka, and they're fully locked in on mainline. Unless they get the mobile team to try and make a console game. The Union Cross, Saga, and Dark Road honestly need console editions to keep the gameplay intact with traditional cage combat and not what they did on mobile. Okay, so Marie wants a game. Rose isn't sure. If they do a remake for Missing Link, then at least the music won't be lost. Miyoko. Oh, dude, the music! We have lost Yoko music, man. No. Release of Kingdom Hearts 3.5 or 3.8. That includes Kingdom Hearts 3, Remind, Melody of Memory, and a collection of the Key Saga with hopefully a short playable Missing Link like BBS 0.2. That would be interesting. Missing Link should have been created for PC. Yeah, I agree. My phone was blowing up.
I think it's because of the GPS like gameplay that they probably didn't go for like PC version either. So I don't know. They probably was like, damn, we too far into this to change it for what we gonna do. Scrap it, move on. It's gonna hurt, but move on.
Yeah. Yoko music and the store are the biggest losses. Yeah, big agree. Those are definitely the biggest losses for sure. No offense to Chain of Memories, but Dark Road Mobile just rehashed that system I already hated and made it worse in my opinion. Like I like it even less. Well, Dark Road, it has the card mechanic, but really it's not much like Chain of Memories. It just has cards. Dark Road's really just an idle game. It's just an idle game. Press auto, sit on the screen forever. It's just an idle game. You know, I'm hearing everyone talk about the Kingdom Hearts 3.5 idea. I wonder if it's something that actually might happen.
That would be good. Like in hand. I know we already got Remind, but I think an even more enhanced version of the game could be even crazy just to hold people over for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Square gotta do something, man. Like you know what? I ain't even got my Switch 2 yet, but I'd be happy to see that trailer, bro. Do something, bro.
For real. That's really the main thing. All right. So moving on to another topic of discussion. So shortly after Missing Link's announcement, or of cancellation rather, we did get screenshots. How do you guys feel about these screenshots? It's been a month since we got the screenshots. What do you think? This was obviously damage control. Like, can we all agree on that in chat? Like, this was damage control for sure for Missing Link's cancellation. What do you guys like? Did this tide you over long enough, or do you guys feel like it just made the wait for Kingdom Hearts 4 even worse? What's your opinion on this?
I think
I
it makes
feel like
it
it's definitely
worse
helped for me
because
I'm sorry,
so
is
the
there a
reason
Discord
why
delay?
I feel like it makes it worse is because number one, yeah, it is kind of Discord delay. I don't know what it is.
I could tell because you're responding mad late to everything. On,
Let me
it could be
see.
because I'm screen sharing. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. All right, hold on. Yeah.
Okay.
Count after me. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5.
6.
Okay, not too bad, but we'll keep it going.
Okay. So like I was saying, number one, the screenshots are cool as hell because we get to see more of the game, and we know they in different parts of development right now. Like some of these elements we see in the screenshots don't look like the beginning of the game, so that's good. My problem is they didn't give us all HD screenshots of everything, right? Like they just gave us one big old thing and say, "Here, bro, this will hold y'all over because we just canceled Missing Link." What I would like Square Enix to do, if it was possible, and it doesn't have to have the biggest detail or anything going along, but like a screenshot of Monday, right? Like every Monday, just drop
Every
a
Monday.
different screenshot of Cage. Just some.
I don't think they need to do
Let
all
people.
that, to be honest.
I mean, they don't, but I do feel like something to feed people for waiting so long. I don't know. I'm just very like I just want to see it at this point. Like
wanna see the
I just
game.
want to see it.
So,
Yeah, like I'm at the point.
genuine question. There's the perspective, right? That how do I describe it? There's the perspective that when it comes to the wait for KH4, like you say, you just want to see it, right? But we won't see it until it's like ready, obviously. What do you think is like do you think there's a middle ground there? Like why because we want to see the game, and I want you guys chat too to like answer this for me. Or maybe not answer, but give me your perspective. Why, just because we want to see the game, should we see it? You know what I mean?
I just think it's just a normal gaming marketing thing to do, right? Like after a certain amount of years, the game should be shown. Like I don't know, but at the same time, like I don't want to rush it because I just want them to make the best game they can make possible in what development tools and budget they have. At the same time, like you
Because
do
we're
kill
entitled.
hype not showing something that people are excited for. Yeah, that too.
Maybe. Look, straight up, I think the main reason people want to see these things, it isn't because they want developers to rush the game. I don't think those things go hand in hand. People want to see the game, and whether they have nothing to show it's just a combination of like unfortunate things. If they genuinely have absolutely nothing to show and they think showing something will just bring more harm than good, then they won't show it. That's what they think. They won't show it. On our end, we don't know that. We can assume it, but we don't know that. So on our end, we're not thinking about it from that perspective. We're thinking about it as in, it's been so long. Kingdom Hearts feels like it's absent from this modern day and age of gaming, and people simply just want to see a little bit more. And while I say simply want to see more, it's even that comes with some nuance. Like, I feel like the idea of wanting to see content has become more nuanced than it really should be. I think simply put, fans are wanting something, you know. They're like the demand for Kingdom Hearts is very high, as evident by you guys in the chat, me as a creator, Yaya here with us in the stream, as evident by Twitter, as evident by all the views that these screenshots got. Like, look at this, bro. 5 million impressions, Twitter views on screenshots, and double that, 10 mil on the Japanese account as well, because the Japanese account got a similar number. Not to mention YouTube numbers, all the quote retweets that people's posts got, just all across the board. A crap ton of impressions on these tweets, on these screenshots, right? The demand for Kingdom Hearts is very high, and what the high demand comes, and when there's such a high demand for something, and there's like absolutely no turnover, there's absolutely no like reciprocation to the fandom, to the people who like love, support your game, we're gonna be here. I'm gonna still be here. If I don't see Kingdom Hearts 4 for another 2 years, I'm gonna still be here. Some of you might not. Some of you might think it's a little too long. Some of you might be annoyed at seeing that. Yo, Ali, thank you so. Oh my gosh. Seriously, thank you guys so much for donating.
281 donated $6.67. If KH4 doesn't meet my expectation of Goofy killing the foretellers using Supernova, then it'll be the most disappointing game of all time. 0 tenths.
I'm going to bed.
You heard that?
I'm going to bed, bro.
Look,
my internet is dying too. Like, I don't know. It's my internet.
It's all right. I hear you fine on stream right now, but that Ali, that was something to hear. Thank you. I appreciate that though. But simply put, when there's such a high demand for something, people are gonna want it. Like, when there's such a high demand with a 3-year wait, 3+ year wait, and that's just for this trailer. When we say 3 years, we just mean this trailer, April 10th, 2022. We're not factoring in one Kingdom Hearts 3 released. The last, we just talked about how most fans don't play the mobile games. The last console release was Melody of Memory. The last mainline console release was Kingdom Hearts 3. Just a little bit before that. It has been, I'll say 5, but you could say 6. Like, it has been 5 to 6 years since we last got a significant new Kingdom Hearts release that wasn't like DLC, a rhythm game, or mobile titles. And I'm not trying to subtract all those things if they don't matter. I ate up Melody of Memory. I love Melody of Memory. I've spent countless hours streaming Melody of Memory. I love Dark Road Story. I think Dark Road Story was peak. Union Cross's finale, I still, up and down, think that finale is one of the best things Nomura Kingdom Hearts has ever written, period. That is a lot of my excitement for Kingdom Hearts 4 is because of the Key Saga. So I'm very much so appreciative towards that. But for a lot of fans, for a lot of people who are hungry not just for a mobile game, not just for a story, not just for a rhythm game, but a action Kingdom Hearts game, a Kingdom Hearts action RPG, for the people who are hungry for that, a new one, they haven't gotten anything since Remind. They haven't gotten anything since Kingdom Hearts 3 released 6 years ago, over 6 years ago, in January of 2019. So, like, I can't sit here and pretend this isn't, like, something unique to us. Elder Scrolls has had a longer wait. There's other games that have had an insane, like, wait time. But when it comes to Kingdom Hearts and in the Kingdom Hearts community, a lot of the reasons that people are fiending for more Kingdom Hearts information and more Kingdom Hearts, like, game stuff, there's nothing like Kingdom Hearts. There really isn't. There's other games out there. People say the just play other games thing. There's other games out there. There's other things that could tide you over or help make the wait just a fraction of a bit better, but it's really, it's not making the weight better, it's just distracting you from KH4's weight. And that's a good thing sometimes, because maybe you get distracted long enough that, hey, whoa, the game is finally out now. But realistically, a lot of people just want another Kingdom Hearts game. Kingdom Hearts has been absent from this gaming era. We're going through this kinda sorta again. Like, the PS3 era, until the remixes came out, the very end of the PS3 era, Kingdom Hearts felt like it was absent for a lot of people back then, because back then we had an even bigger problem. We had BBS, Dream Drop Distance, we had Recoded, Chain of Memories, well, not Chain of Memories, but we had like all these days that were not on console. Most people weren't buying a PSP. Most people weren't buying a DS. Most people weren't buying a 3DS. A lot of people weren't able to get all three nonetheless, just to continue and be like into the story. Honestly, watching Kingdom Hearts cutscenes on YouTube is almost, it was like we were brought up in that. How many of you probably watched one of those games on YouTube just because you didn't own one of those consoles? Unless you were super privileged, which admittedly I was a little bit up there because I had multiple siblings, so multiple siblings had multiple consoles. I still wasn't even able to play all of them. I didn't get my PSP until much later. I didn't get a DS until much later. So like for a while, I straight up couldn't play some Kingdom Hearts games. I didn't have access to some of them. Some of you probably only had a PS2, maybe only had a DS, maybe only had a PSP. So we had the problem of not everyone could experience the story in an accessible way. What I'm saying is, I'm going on tangents. I think I legit think all this goes away. All the talk, all the doom and gloom, all of it goes away if they drop a trailer for at least a year. That's my opinion. I've said it before, but that's my take. All of that goes away. All of the debate, all of the nuance, and all of the debate about, no, let the devs do their thing. No, I want a trailer. Now let the devs do their thing. No, I want a trailer. All of that semantics and nuance added to that conversation, all of that goes away and doesn't even matter if they drop one trailer. Doesn't matter if the game is fully ready yet, but drop a trailer, tide over fans for a year, give yourself some breathing room from the fan base, so that Kingdom Hearts maybe stops getting some of this negative press, to be honest, or maybe stops getting, I don't know, like, so you're not seeing these exaggeratory, crazy comments from people like, I hate this franchise is taking forever, I hated KH3 and I'm waiting for KH4 for six years, what the heck is Square doing, are they dumb, are they stupid? Like, no, bro, they're like, I don't know, drop a trailer so I can stop hearing that, so I can stop reading that from people. This is my... Go ahead.
Okay, look. My internet is cooking, and I might have to dip, unfortunately, because my speeds are really bad. And I want to say this. Hopefully y'all can hear me. What I don't want is Square Enix to, I don't want Square Enix to come out. I don't want y'all to go through the TUI thing. And this Kingdom Hearts, it probably won't. All right. I do not want to see this game did not exceed our sales expectations, right? From them at all. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because, recently we've lost the Neo TUI director at Square Enix. That hurts me a lot because Worlds with You is one of my favorites from them. And seeing that potentially be gone forever until we see something like it, if he's going to do it at another company or not, that hurts. Because that is honestly one of their best games that Square didn't even push. They could have pushed that alongside of it to make it as big as that. And Kingdom Hearts is probably arguably their biggest flagship series right now. You can almost argue outside of Final Fantasy. But, man, I just don't want them to go through that whole, this game didn't exceed our expectations, so it didn't sell well. I don't want to hear that conversation. I just want them to make, when they get ready to show this game at the end of it all, I just want Square to be ready to lock in and cook. That's all I want.
I agree.
But the thing is, it said the world that you had bad marketing. I think Kingdom Hearts 4 has bad marketing. The only reason Kingdom
Can't really
Hearts
start yet, but yeah.
doesn't. Well, see, that's the thing. The only reason why, but like once you show it, it's kind of like you started the marketing because you want people to know,
A little
right? Even
bit,
if it's
yeah.
early. And the only difference with like Kingdom Hearts, period, what Kingdom Hearts has over every other series that don't, is that the community is strong. They live for it. All right, they're like Michael Jackson fans. Every time he drop, they there. They showing out. So that's why it's like it ain't really the biggest worry. I just want the game to be arguably one of the best Kingdom Hearts games possible. I strongly believe the trailer alone fits what I want for a lot of the direction with Kingdom Hearts, and I strongly believe this could probably be the next big Kingdom Hearts game, since for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But we'll see. That could be rigmarole, but I'm out, y'all, because my thing is getting cooked.
Yo, everyone, can we get some X's? No, can we get some Yayas in the chat for Avatar Yaya? Shout out to him, showing out for the live stream. I asked him very spontaneously to come out because I just wanted to have someone else's perspective. I didn't want it to just be mine, just be me ranting. Now we're about to get that after Yaya leaves, but I wanted to have Yaya on stream because I always love trying to highlight different perspectives. And my friends, I surround myself with people who honestly think very differently from me, contrary to other friend groups. So shout out to Yaya. Appreciate him showing out. Show him some love. Make sure to subscribe to him. And yo, what's good, Debonair? Welcome to the stream. What's good, Christian? Hope you're doing good as well. When the guy said Nomura trained us to literally survive and hang on to literal scraps for news, this is what he meant. We are stretching these screenshots to the moon. Brother, you want to talk about stretching screenshots to the moon? I look back at my videos. I think I made like, I think I had to have made at least like 10 videos on the screenshots in some capacity. Kind of crazy. And honestly, I kind of have one more I do kind of want to make, but I almost feel like I'm scrapping for breadcrumbs. But I don't know. Guys, would you hate me if I made one more screenshot video? I want to talk about the gameplay implications of the screenshots. That's why I really want to have like a video where I just go ham talking about Kingdom Hearts 4 gameplay. Because I love the gameplay of Kingdom Hearts. I know I'm a theorist guy. I've leaned way more into lore and theories over the past couple of years than I used to. But I am that guy to a lot of people. So you guys mostly think I probably only care about the story or the narrative or worlds or something. But bro, I love the gameplay too. The gameplay's peak. I gotta see the gameplay. I gotta see it. Yes, because you remind me of what we didn't get Summer Games Fest. Yo, man, are you thinking of a trailer at the D23? Nah, if we get another trailer, I think, I think, what's it called? My brain. Oh, my bad. I think we get a trailer at TGS. If over D23. I'm not saying we will. We will 100%. This is obviously a YouTuber's prediction or likelihood. I think if we see a trailer within the next couple of months, it'd be at TGS, not D23. But hey, I'll take a D23 trailer because D23 is a little closer than TGS is, so I'll take it. There's something in the gameplay screenshot I've low-key seen no one mention. Is it the arrows on the command deck? Because that would be something I've seen not a lot of people mention. At the very least, I haven't seen people go, like, deep into it. Someone said something I wanted to read out earlier as well. Oh, Marie said, I was so obsessed with KH3 that I pre-ordered it and got it day one and then beat the entire story in only one day. Oh, I wanted to ask Marie, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy KH3? I had a similar experience. I pre-ordered the game, beat it in like basically a day. I had a lot of fun. Do you think if Kingdom Hearts is going to give us these super long wait periods that the games need to be longer? What do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about that, chat? As a Transformers fan, I might have it worse. At least Kingdom Hearts fans have good games coming out. Yikes! I would like an E3 KH4 trailer, but everyone knows E3 is dead. Yep. Do you think KH4's long wait is more due to issues with development / gameplay or story / writing? I think the long development. Okay. A little bit of hopium. I think Kingdom Hearts 4 development might be going fine. I think the game might genuinely just be taking long. Game development inflation has happened a lot. And I think the main mistake they made was not having a Kingdom Hearts pipeline post mobile games. I think Missing Link was going to be part of that pipeline. I think Missing Link was supposed to release in 2023, maybe even like maybe even like 2024. I think Missing Link was supposed to release within like a year and a half of its announcement. I don't think that game was supposed to take 2 years, much less 3. So I feel like the long wait to KH4 is very likely just due to an amalgamation of everything that is affecting modern game development. Unreal Engine 5, from what I hear, is not the most optimized engine for all PCs, for all consoles, for all platforms. It's a very good engine, but it's a little thin. It's not as like seamless apparently as Unreal Engine 4 is. That's what I hear. Could be wrong, could be right, I don't know. 2, game development is genuinely taking longer. Square is trying to make a AAA game in a modern game development setting. AAA games are inflated, bro. AAA games take so long to make now. Like, hold on, look at this. I'm gonna pull this up. Kingdom Hearts 3. We're gonna go through like the CGI or like go through. Let's do all cutscenes. All cutscenes. Might be the easiest way to do this. This person was able to put ads on this? How? What the heck? Bro, is this all the KH cutscenes? How are they able to put ads on this? Okay, when I see ads, that tells me the video is monetized. And when I see that the video is monetized, I mean, it's probably just claimed. But, like, that tells me, how the heck are they not getting copyrighted? Whatever, because I'm going to go, okay. So, all right, look. So, straight up, right? Here is the part. I'm going to pause this. All right, so here's the thing about Kingdom Hearts 4's development that I think a normal fan isn't going to think about, right? But this could be. This is a theory. This is not the exact reason. This is not like me claiming anything, but this is me just giving my 2 cents off of it, just based on what KH3 did and what they're likely trying to do for KH4. So assume Kingdom Hearts 4 has a world list similar, but maybe a little smaller than KH3 because Quadron is probably worth like 2 to 3 worlds. So let's say Kingdom Hearts has even at least 5 different Disney worlds. Let's say those worlds are Moana, Star Wars, a Treasure Planet. Kingdom Hearts 3, what it did that was innovative for its franchise was it had something called the Kingdom Shader. What the Kingdom Shader was it was basically a modification to the Unreal Engine that made Kingdom Hearts look different. Basically made Kingdom Hearts adapt to different worlds and settings. Obviously, you have the original art style. You have the art style that we see in like Mysterious Tower, worlds like Twilight Town, for example. And some people like this art style. Some people prefer the old school art style, but this is really an art style that is meant to make Disney characters look a little bit better. Like, it isn't as egregious in the Tangled world. They mostly use the normal art style with a little bit of lighting adjustments, but like you can see how like the Disney characters, they made a art style that made the Disney characters fit a little more seamlessly in Kingdom Hearts rather than looking super jarring like they did in like KH2 Port Royal, for example. Big examples of this would be worlds like Toy Story, where you see like this they probably didn't actually change like lighting or anything crazy, but you can see that like in Toy Story that like it's not like one to one like the movie, but it looks extremely good. Like Don, Goofy, Sora, these characters look amazing in a Toy Story world, right? Like Buzz doesn't look weird standing next to Sora. Woody doesn't look weird standing next to Don and Goofy, standing next to Heartless. Like this is something they paid attention to like a lot in the game. And this went for all these designs. It's especially, the world is probably the most notable in is Pirates. You have these realistic characters. And they even said in interviews they want the hearts on this world. Somehow, some freaking how, Jack Sparrow doesn't look completely jarring next to Don and Goofy. Somehow, he does in the sense that it, like, aside from what it is, aside from it being pirates, aside from that fact, it doesn't actually look that bad. Like I'm saying not bad. It looks gorgeous even. Like it looks amazing. Like let's go to the CGI cutscene here. Or, no, still more in-game models. Like Don and Goofy, the lighting, the effects, the shaders, they fit like seamlessly almost into this world. And it's something that they did specifically for the Kingdom shader. And this was something like made just for KH3. Like you see in the they even did this for CGI cutscenes. Like they had different CGI cutscenes throughout the whole game. Like look at this, bro. This looks gorgeous. This looks beautiful. Like you still see someone tweet the Pirates cutscene every couple of like months on Twitter. And it goes crazy because it's like, this is a video game. Like this cutscene in particular, like this is one thing that even today, this was 6 years ago, even today, this CGI for Kingdom Hearts is like baffling. Like they went insane with this. And Square Enix has always had like really good like CGI pre-rendered cutscenes. Like I would partially say that's actually like a semi-staple of Square Enix in Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. Their pre-rendered cutscenes looking just absolutely gorgeous, like a lot of the time. But this looks beautiful. Like this absolutely looks stunning. And hold on, that was just like the nighttime visual. Like look at this here. Like pay close attention, chat, to like Sora, Don, and Goofy. Like, bro, it's jarring, but at the same time, like, they kind of fit. Like, they match the style of Pirates. And this is what the Kingdom shader did. So, imagine this for, like, let me just play a random, like, Jedi Fallen Order cutscene, because I don't want to play an actual Star Wars movie clip, because I might, I might get cooked, right? But just to give like chat some like visual examples, without unskippable YouTube ads, crazy. All right, so like, just imagine though, right now I'm just using Jedi Fallen Order as an example because I'm not trying to get cooked by Disney, Lucasfilms, whatever the heck, right? So like, real talk, man. I'm trying to find like a Empire cutscene, bro. This is the beginning of the game, no major spoilers, but like, imagine what the Kingdom shader is going to have to do for just a Star Wars world. Imagine the art style, like they might just have to make a completely different like graphics engine, or like they might have to make something just completely new and original for Star Wars, for Don and Goofy and Sora to just match the Star Wars vibe. They're not going to do it in a lazy way. They're not going to do what they did for Pirates and KH2. They have the technological capabilities to make a Star Wars world look beautiful, look gorgeous. Probably like even way better than Pirates did in KH3. They have the capabilities to make like all these aliens, all these like all like Darth Vader, to make all these characters look insane. And then in the that's just for one world. That's for one world. They might have to do this for Moana. They might have to do this for Treasure Planet. They might have to do this for, God forbid, a Cars world. They might have to do this potentially for a Coco. They might have to do this. I'm just listing worlds people want. They might have to do this for a Jungle Book. They might have to do this for, let's say they do another live action property. Let's say they do High School Musical. I don't know, man. Just random worlds. Marvel, yeah, they might have to do this for Marvel. They might have to do this for Zootopia, Inside Out. A lot of these Disney movies, Incredibles, they are going to have to make a version of the Kingdom shader. They're going to have to make the Kingdom shader adjust to all of these different art styles, all of these different movies in one game. That is a lot of work. That's an insane amount of work, chat. Like, that, I think that if they are doing that again, which I'm sure they are, like, this Sora, people, like, they said this in the KH4 interview. This Sora right here, this is just, like, Sora in Quadratum. This is just him in Quadratum, chat. That's what they said, at least. He's going to probably have this is probably going to be the base art style, but this is probably, like, the base art style for, like, Quadratum in KH4. Sora is going to have to, they're going to take a version of this Sora and make him fit in a Star Wars world, make him fit in Coco, make him be all stylized and Inside Out, make him look different in Moana. Like, and all of these, some of the worlds might just be slight lighting adjustments, realistically. It might not be that deep, might not be that serious. But, like, can you guys imagine that? In this day and age, right? Even for KH3, that probably took a long time for them. Imagine that for KH4 with even bigger movies, with even more Pixar films. Because KH4 might have, it's probably gonna have a Pixar film. Like, I don't see KH4 not having Pixar. It might have Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilms, and Disney. And that's 4. All of them are under the Disney banner, but that is 4 different studios completely. Not even factoring in the potential Fox properties. We haven't even talked about Fox properties in Kingdom Hearts. That technically could be possible. I doubt they do it, but who knows? Who freaking knows, man? So they might be, when they say they're not ready, and this is just the extremist, like, part of me. This is me just thinking, this is me giving them the complete, utter benefit of the doubt. It might be taking a while, man. That, when they say it's not ready, they might mean the gameplay is good, the structure is good, visually it's not done. Visually it's not there. Because there's probably no point in showing off a Star Wars world unless the visuals are absolutely complete, finished, done, like this is what it's going to look like. There's probably no point in showing off a Marvel world unless New York looks freaking flawless. Because I will admit, if they're dealing with properties this big, if they are dealing with properties this huge, this has the potential. Kingdom Hearts 3 sold so much off of hype, excitement, longevity. People had waited years for the story. Kingdom Hearts 3 was like the equivalent of what like Infinity War, Endgame were, but like for Kingdom Hearts. People had played so many games, so many stories for years and years and years, and they needed to play KH3. And then people on top of that, people who also like were just casual gamers, maybe didn't play Kingdom Hearts. They saw how much people were looking forward to this finale, this potential finale, quote unquote, in the Darkseeker saga, that even people who don't play Kingdom Hearts, people who didn't know about Kingdom Hearts, KH3 became a must-play game. 7 million copies later. Game was successful. Game did really good. The most successful Kingdom Hearts game of all time. And Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to have to follow that. Now, because Kingdom Hearts 3 was a little divisive for a lot of people, Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to have to follow that. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 was a little divisive for some people, Kingdom Hearts 4, review-wise, might have an easier time following it up. Review-wise. But in terms of sales, I don't know. It's hard to say, because I think Kingdom Hearts 4 sales figures is probably going to be like 3.4, probably within the 3 to 4 millions. I think Kingdom Hearts 4 sells around 3 to 4 million at launch. If it sells more than that, I'm being gracious. KH3 sold 5 mil within its first week, but I think KH4 is going to be like a million below that, a mil or 2 mil below that. Only because it's not KH3, because KH3 had that much hype behind it. KH4 is reaching there, but it's not necessarily hype. It's why are we waiting so long for 4? We are hyped for 4, but I think 3's hype was a little different. We can agree on that. 4's hype is the hype to see the marketing cycle start. KH3's hype was mostly seeing the release date. It was a lot of other things. KH3 had so much going for it. 4 is a new slate. So 4's excitement is like a new slate. This is honestly, I'm gonna keep making the Marvel comparisons. Kingdom Hearts 4 is the first Avengers movie after Endgame. I know it sounds a little wild. People are hyped for Avengers Doomsday. People are super hyped for that movie. But, we don't know what it's going to be like. We don't know how good it's going to be. Is it going to do better than Infinity War? Is it going to do better than Endgame? Is the Avengers IP still that strong? Or did Endgame and Infinity War kind of were they too good and they slowed down the hype for everything else? Because we saw how Phase 4 was kind of going, let's be real here. But KH4 is the first Avengers movie after Endgame. That's what KH4 is. It's the first big KH game after KH3. So I don't know what the game sales are going to be like. I have no idea. I think KH4 has the potential to outsell KH3 if it has these insane IPs. I could definitely see KH4 if word of mouth is really good, if the game is that good, like this game needs to be really good. This game needs to be 10 out of 10, KH2 plus ultra good. I think it could be, because I personally like KH3 more than 2, but not everyone thinks that way. That's a little bit divisive, right? But for the general fan base, KH4 needs to be the best game since KH2, if not way better. And if it's that good and the word of mouth is great, if it has that on top of these crazy IPs, I do think KH4 could be the best-selling game. This game has the potential to be the first 10 mil KH title. That might be crazy, but it has the potential to. If it has these crazy Disney Worlds, if Quadrom's that good, if the story's that good, if Star Wars, Marvel, etc. are that good, KH4 could do it. Because one thing I'm not factoring in too is all the people within these past 6 years, because the IP I do genuinely think has only grown since KH3. Despite KH3 being divisive, I do genuinely think the IP, the series, has only grown since KH3. With all the remixes, the all-in-one collections, the Steam releases, Epic Games releases, I think all of that did nothing but grow the franchise and get even more new people in. Anyways, that's my sales tangent. Sorry about that. How you guys doing? We'll read some comments after I drink some more, because that was kind of a long tangent. Something I think KH3 improved upon a lot was presentation. KH3 cutscenes and voice acting have so much more energy than older games, which in comparison can feel very awkward or empty. I agree. Imagine a Final Fantasy character in a high school musical world. I don't know. That'd be crazy. How many worlds do you think will be in Kingdom Hearts 4 since half the game might be in Quadratum? 5. I'd say the golden number is 5. If it's more or less than that, I'd be surprised. By at least 5. And yo, what is good? Tanzanite rocks. I wouldn't mind coming back to Alice in Wonderland with modern graphics. I wouldn't mind either. That'd be cool. Okay, I get this stuff is hard and takes time, but you're telling me over 3 years isn't enough for at least one world? See, I think it is, but like I know when it comes to game development, they build the foundation for every world. Like it's probably not. See, okay, people are probably thinking that worlds that like developing a game or developing worlds goes like this. Okay, Olympus, done. Toy Box, done. Move to the next world. Tangled, done. Move to the next world. It doesn't really work like that fully. Usually the baseline and structure of the game is developed first, and then they start like finishing some of the worlds. Because for example, right, Toy Box actually did start development before the story was even made for KH3, which is crazy to say, but before the story was even made, they started working on Toy Box because they used Toy Box as sort of a baseline for what KH3 would probably kind of be. So like it's not as cut and dry as in like A, B, C, D, you know, E, F, G. Like I think it's more so like they build a base for everything, and then they finish like final graphical touches, lighting, and like a bunch of other things like a little last minute. KH4 had the long anticipation even before it was announced. Yes, it did. If it launches as a multi-platform, which I assume it's going to be, since they still haven't specified what consoles it's coming out on, then this likely means it could sell 5 to 7 million. I think 5 to 7 million will definitely be like where it ends at. Like that's probably like its peak potentially, but I think it could go beyond that, depending on like a lot of other factors. I'd be fine with seeing good old Olympus again. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind either. I'd love to see Olympus again. If it launches, wait, oops, my brain. Phantom Verb Summon. Do you guys really think we're gonna get a TV world in Kingdom Hearts? I would love a Family Guy world in Cage, but it would need to be censored / watered down. Yeah, it would need to be a lot. Unexpected summons like Kim Possible. I don't know. There is a lot of like Disney's era that Kingdom Hearts has kind of missed out on, isn't there? Like when someone, I think a couple of streams ago, I think someone said to me that they think Kingdom Hearts is running out of like worlds it could potentially do. I completely disagree with that because I feel like okay. This might be a hot take, but do you guys think it's far-fetched to say that I think Kingdom Hearts has barely scratched like the surface when it comes to worlds or potential worlds? Like maybe not barely. I think they've just scratched the surface. They've just scratched the surface for worlds. Like there's so many movies they could do. Now they're probably reaching the point where a lot of the extremely popular ones, like the big Renaissance movies, are probably done. If they use Star Wars and Marvel next, honestly, you could still get a lot out of those worlds, in my opinion. Like even like Star Wars and Marvel have enough content that you could make worlds infinitely. Like literally, you could make worlds infinitely with that. Do you think in the future we could see a world based on a Goofy movie? I would love to see that so much. I would totally love to see that. Hopefully they have more platforming and world interaction with traversal, like the vine swinging, hippo jumping, vine climbing in deep jungle. Oh yeah, I would love to see more of that. I would totally love to see more of that in Kingdom Hearts. That would make me so happy. But with all that, chat, I think we have dried the well, so to speak, in terms of discussion for this. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out to today's live stream. It really means the world to me that like so many of you came out to support and be here. I'm sorry for the shorter streams lately. I want to get my groove back a little bit and start doing even longer ones again, like 3-4 hour plus ones. I'm trying to get a grip on like content as a whole right now so that I can well, what's today's? Okay. Yeah, I want to try to get a grip on content as a whole right now so that I can maintain video output, shorts output, while also being a streamer. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming out, supporting, being there. More streams soon. Oh, wait, chat. We have a crazy live stream that we're going to be doing tomorrow. That I think is going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are excited for that. It's going to be a big collab with a lot of other Kingdom Hearts channels, so I'm really looking forward to it. Anyways, I don't know. I said thank you. Good. I said all that stuff like 5 times, but seriously, thank you guys for watching. And remember to be nice, be safe, and take care, everyone. You all have a good night.